Hey folks, I'm Dieter Melhorn. Come along with me on this trip as I go from Las Vegas to the Carolina coast to go fishing. Now this was kind of a crazy week here. I had a family vacation coming up, going to the beach to do some fishing, but first I had to go to Las Vegas to do some work. Folks, take a little room tour. It's the bed. Obviously, I've already been in here. Got all my clothes dumped out. I already slept in it. Dude, check out the view. Las Vegas, baby. Got camera gear over here. Do a little bit of editing, maybe some podcasting. What do we have here? Our tourist magazine for Vegas. Let's try to make some coffee. I need some coffee. I don't know how this thing works. This is the estate blend, decaffeinated. That's for quitters. Why would anybody want coffee without caffeine in it? That's like getting gas without gasoline in it. Okay, that was a bad example. Estate blend with caffeine. Got it. Its own little container. How cute. I don't know how this thing works. Water goes in here. All right, here comes the critical test. Is putting this little thing in the right place, but I think it goes right there. It almost looks like where it would go. They give you some cups. We need water. Let's take said water, and I assume you pour it into here. Assume we put that right there. Hit start. It's got about a 50-50 chance of working. Oh, I think it's ready. Oh. Hotel coffee. If I was Peter McKinnon, I would probably throw this across the room. What made this whole trip crazy was that after spending a day in 110-degree heat out there in the desert, I had to go back to the hotel, take a shower, and then get on a red-eye flight at 1 o'clock in the morning to get back home. Well, I was barely home, and I had to get the truck hooked up to the boat so we could head down to the beach.
Hey guys, Grace Melhorn here, and
Cutting Daddy.
And
Sissy.
And
Dustin.
We got the whole family.
Now the cool thing about this trip was I got to fish with my daughter. She's older now, she's married, and I don't get to fish with her that much anymore. And her husband had never caught a shark before in his life. So Grayson and I took him out to see if we could find a shark.
I think he's on there. Reel it in. Watch out, watch out. There's nothing on it.
Nothing.
Come on.
Dang it, he ate the whole back end of it. Wow. All right, 0 for 1. 0 for 1. Well, I'll be honest with you folks, the fishing was tough. I know a lot of people think you can catch sharks anytime by just throwing something bloody in the water, but that's not true. When they're not feeding and they're not in, you can't catch them. But we kept trying, kept plugging away, kept covering water, and finally, we got hooked up on one.
Do I need to pull up on it?
No,
set it?
Okay. Keep your hand up above the rod. There you go.
Don't reel against the
No
drag.
matter what he does, he will not pull you in.
Wait. Keep that line tight. So whenever you hear that zit, just stop reeling because there it is. There we go. Keep out sharp.
All right.
Let me take it.
Well, her husband had never caught a shark, and he didn't have to wait long, and he was hooked up. Boom, got a double.
Is he on? Another one on?
Yep.
Well,
Where's Dustin?
Dustin, start reeling.
Can't tell if he's there. I don't know if he's there. Let me get that. Walk
I'll
back.
let you go, buddy.
Yep, he's there. He's here. He's here. Dustin.
Dustin, what you want?
How are you, buddy? There you go.
Hold that camera on him, Grayson. I'm gonna deal with getting this one off.
Nice.
Alright, that's the rod now.
Whenever it makes that zit noise, like kind of stop reeling because he might be taking line.
Alright, give me a picture, Grayson.
Well, as you can see, my daughter wanted to get her picture taken with the shark. She just wasn't too keen on holding the shark. So we wrangled it and maneuvered it into place, and she got a good picture.
That's it. Got it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Check out his mouth.
Alright, get him back alive.
We've got leader. There you go.
Yeah, D. Let me come to this side.
12 days of drifting and we'll finally catch 2 fish back to back.
With my chest cam.
Real fast. There you go.
Another sharp nose. A little bigger. Who knows he's there?
What's crazy is something that small can
I
has
know.
that much strain. The camera sideways.
Hold the camera, Grayson. I'm wrangling in. Here. Walk back that way.
Nice, Dustin. You caught your first shot. You gonna hold it to take the picture? No.
Now, Dustin's a big old beefy construction worker, but he wasn't too keen on holding the shark either.
Oh, wow.
It's like Sam. You felt him, hadn't you, Lauren?
Yeah, it's like cat's tongue.
Open your mouth, big boy.
There you
He
go.
says, let me.
Picture here next to it.
In all seriousness, guys, handling these fish is something you got to take pretty seriously. Even with these smaller fish, they can do a lot of damage. If you've noticed on any of my shark fishing trips, the bigger ones we don't bring in the boat. If I got one that I don't feel I can handle and manage, we cut it off or pop the hook while it's still in the water. They are a very strong animal and can do a lot of damage in a short amount of time.
Atlantic shark nose. You smell them?
They
Smell
smell.
it?
They smell. They have a weird smell.
What do you mean?
Smell it, sissy.
It's got like a funky smell.
Yeah,
So
they are.
smooth that way. It's like with the
Got a doll's eyes. Lifeless eyes. Get him back.
There you go. Nice.
Now, one thing I will say about this trip is I was very impressed and very proud of my son Grayson for taking over the first mate job on this trip. He did a great job of making sure that everyone was handling the rods right, keeping the tips up, and doing everything they needed to get fish in. I actually heard him repeating some of the things verbatim that I've said to him, and that made me very proud.
Got Grayson playing first mate over here. Getting it,
Recording?
getting this sissy hooked up.
There you go. There.
Am I doing it?
Yeah, you. Oh. Whenever he takes line, don't reel, cause that puts pressure on him a lot, and it'll rip it out as well. These are sharks, so they've got samples on them. Whenever it makes that noise, you need to be a little bit slower. But
Is the drag kind of loose on it, or?
hold on, here, let me feel the drag. Let me feel that. Drag, drag. It's fair drag.
Grayson is playing first mate for his sister here. Getting her to catch some fish. It's slow.
There we
It's
go.
slow. That's a better looking fish. This one here's getting ready to go.
Be ready. He is about to take off here. Just
Let
let him take
tighten it a
one.
little bit.
Let him take one. Here, lift up. And then let him go.
Let him take it. There you go.
There you go.
Takes it, he takes it.
So what you do is you lift up and then go down with the rod and reel really fast.
We get two things. We get the fish. When you hold these things, you gotta own them.
Because they will flat. They ain't.
Yeah, there he is. It's amazing how strong they are.
Be careful, baby.
Get up there where you can see it, Grayson.
Yeah.
You don't have to smile. It's recording. You can say whatever you need to say. You can say something. Be like, "This is my second shark of the day." On Dieter
Second one of the
Fishing.
day. Getting bigger and bigger as we go.
Release, release.
Well, folks, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing, and here are a couple of more videos that I think you're going to like.